welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you and may God bless you for watching my video. If you are yet to subscribe, please like and subscribe. It means a lot.
I'm going to be making this simple dress. The center one is my inspiration. Enjoy.
So here is my fabric I've already folded for my back and front. The difference is the zip allowance at this area. I'm going to be adding zip at the back side. So this is for the back and this is for the front, and our measurement is going to be starting from this front, right? So I've already made a guideline here, so this will be my guideline where I mark my shoulder. So my shoulder divided by 2 plus half an inch to join my sleeve is 8 inches. Then I'm going to come down for the neck for the front, the neck depth for the front. I'm going to be using 3 inches. Then the yoke, where I want the yoke to stop, is 7.5 inches, which is here. Then my waist, I'm going to be making use of 17 inches. Then my hip, I'm going to be making use of 25.5. Then the length, this part will remain. I'm going to be using the remaining one for the length plus my hem allowance, which is going to be here too. So now let's make this a straight line. Then I'm going to come down for my slope, 1 inch for my slope. Then I'm also going to measure my shoulder divided by 2 plus the half an inch, which is the 8 inches. I'm going to also mark it here too. So this will become my chest line, right? This is the 8 inches too. So now I'm also going to mark the 8 inches this way. So I'll mark it this way too. Then my neck width, I'm going to be using 3 inches for the neck width. Then I'll connect my slope this way. Then I'll go up with half an inch. This will be for my shoulder seam. Then what I have here, I'm going to divide it by 2, which is 7 inches. I have here, I'm going to divide it by 2, which is 3.5 inches. And I'll come in 45 inches this way. Then on this my chest line, I'm going to measure my bust circumference divided by 4, which is 9.5, plus half an inch for ease and 1 inch for side seam. At my waist, I'm going to measure my waist circumference divided by 4, which is 7.5. I'm going to add 1 inch for ease here, then 1 inch for side seam. Note that. Then at my hip circumference divided by 4, which is 10.5. I'm going to add 1 inch for ease and 1 inch for side seam, which is here. Then I'm going to connect this line straight down. Now I'll connect this to this, then connect it straight down. The neck depth for the back is going to be 0.75, and I'll connect. For the front is 3 inches. Now this is my yoke line, right? This is the 7.5 inches for the yoke line. So I'm going to cut this place out, but meanwhile I'll be adding half an inch up here, right? I'm going to go up half an inch this way. In that way, I will have add my half an inch to join it back, right? I'll be adding half an inch this way, but when I want to cut this on my fabric, I will add 1 inch. So now I'm going to cut it out. So I'm going to use this to cut on my lace fabric, right? This is for the back and this is for the front. So I'll cut this on my lace fabric, add 1 inch at this down part here. I'm going to remove half an inch here. So I've already cut my yoke on my lace fabric. So remember I said I'll be adding 1 inch here. So this is the 1 inch, right? This is for the front and this is for the back. So I'll open this place too. So I cut 2 of it. This is 1, this is 2, right? And I cut 2 of these 2. So this is making it 4 now, right? So I'm going to open this up this way. This is the right side of the front. This is the right side. This is the yoke. So I also open this yoke too this way. I've already notched the center of this. So I'll open it up this way. Now this is the right side of the yoke. This is the right side of the yoke. I'll place the right side face each other this way, and I will go over to my sewing machine, use quarter varnish to turn the neck, right? Then flip it out this way. Then I will now place it on this front one this way. I'll place it this way, and I'll place it this way. Sew it with half varnish, turn it out this way. I'll do the same thing for the back side as well. Then for my front, I'll be placing my pocket 2 inches. This is my waistline, so I'll be placing my pocket 2 inches below my waist. This is the pocket. So I've also cut this lace. So what I have here now is, this is 10 inches by 8 inches. So I just measure my hand this way. I have 6.5 plus half an inch on both sides. So that's why I'm having 8 inches by 10 inches. So depending on the length you want, you can go by whatever you want. So I cut 2 of it. So I'll place one here, I'll place one here, right? This is for the pocket. So now I'm going to fold in half an inch this way, fold in half an inch, fold it half an inch this way. Fold it on the upper part. I'll fold it 1 inch this way, right? Then I'm going to sew it round to this place, right? I'm still going to sew the same thing. After folding it half an inch, I'll sew it to round. I will not sew it because this will be my where I'll put my hand, right? For just the front part. So I will sew the yoke now to the main bodies and come back to show you. So this is it, right? I already sew it with half inch and turn it out, and this is the pocket, looking so beautiful, guys. So sew it around this way, sew it this way, right? And this is the lace that I place on top, right? So this is already ready for the front. So this is for the front now. Then for the back, I also sew the yoke to turn the neck, right? Then fit my zip, right? And also fit the zip too. So the same way that I turned the yoke for the front, the same way too I did for the back too, right? This is where I sew it here, right? So very simple, guys. So this is what we have done here now. So the next thing to do now, I'm going to place it right side face each other this way. And place it right side face each other. Then I'm going to go back to my sewing machine, then sew the shoulders. Now you can either place it this way and just go ahead and sew it this way, or you want to do neat finishing, you can place it this way, place this right side together this way, then place this one this way, then use it back, flip it this way. Right. Then you go back to your sewing machine and sew it without varnish. By the time you finish sewing it, you have a neat finishing. So I'm going to do that for the front. I'm going to do that for the both side, right? And just place it this way. Then I'll take this one this way and I'll flip it this way. So it without varnish. I'll do that there, then I'll place this way, this way. Then I'll sew the side with my 1 inch seam allowance that I added at the side seam. I'll sew it to the end, sew it on this side. I'll mark the 1 inch seam allowance that I add. After which I will come and hem the down parts, right? I'll just place it this way, 1 inch on 1 inch, then run stitch on it round. So I will do that now, then come back to show you. I've already sewn it now. I've already sewed this side, right? And I've also hemmed the down part. You can see how beautiful it is, guys. This is very simple and beautiful. And this is the zip too. This is the back, right? So this is the outcome of the dress we have made now. So the next thing to do now, the sleeve, right? I'm going to go ahead to fix the sleeve. Drafting for the sleeve, I'm going to be using lace, white lace for the sleeve. The length is going to be 9 inches. And then I'm going to be adding a little of the Ankara to the hem part as a band, right? I'm using for the block is the armor of my dress -1, right? I'm going to use this to cut my sleeve. Then I'm going to go over to fix the sleeve. And this was the end result after fixing the sleeve. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.